Today we're going to replace the screen and frame on a Galaxy A20. It's an affordable, pocket-friendly mid-range phone from Samsung's A series. This is like a little brother to the A70 I repaired before this. Go check that video out after this to see where they hid the 5th camera that phone has. After peeling off the plastic back panel, I usually pop out the fingerprint scanner for easy reconnection later. There are 13 Phillips head screws holding the mid-frame on. They are all the same size and length. It's almost like Samsung doesn't mind making repairs a little easier than other companies. I'll get the SIM tray out before it gets snapped off. There's a thin gap between the frame and mid-frame on the side. Wedging a metal pry tool between these and working around it should pop the mid-frame out. Next, disconnecting the battery is pretty important. I'll move over to the black and gold ribbons. Samsung separated these and even color-coded them. The display connection is poking up from under the charge port. We'll look at that later. The entire main board is held down with a single black Phillips head screw. It's a different color, so you won't mix it up with the others. Removing the main board still never ceases to amaze me. The amount of tech packed into these tiny boards has come leaps and bounds from where it started. This 13 megapixel main camera lacks optical stabilization, but does have a wiggle thanks to its autofocus, moving the lens up or down from the sensor to focus. The wide angle is securely cemented down, no focus change needed there. The 8 megapixel selfie camera also has no movement at all. Disconnecting the charge port board is easy enough. It is held in with only some light adhesive. Followed by the classic coin style vibration motor. The A20 frame also has these nice pry points. And lastly, the ear speaker from the old housing. Alcohol will help soften the generous amount of adhesive Samsung has secured the battery with. I'll gently work my way around under the battery to safely remove it, proving that sometimes alcohol is the solution. I'll start installing everything we took out, starting with the charging daughter board. Turns out I also needed to move over the bracket the ear speaker rests in, easy enough. I'll drop the ear speaker into the bracket, then slip the vibration motor into the cutout in the frame. The main board falls into place. I'll secure that down with a single black Phillips head screw. Then line up the red antenna cable in the trench along the side of the battery compartment. We'll put the proper amount of battery adhesive to hold this 4000 mAh brick down. It doesn't take as much as you'd think. Reinstalling the black and gold ribbons, one to the display and one to the daughter board below. Time to power this one on and test it. After connecting the battery, I'll use a metal tool to bridge the connection between these two gold contacts. Normally, your power button would complete this circuit. I'll make sure the device is working normally before snapping the mid-frame back into place, and the 13 screws that hold it. Here's where the fingerprint trick comes in handy. Connecting is super easy when you don't have the back panel attached to it. The SIM tray is reinserted. The back panel is adhered shut. I'll get this device cleaned up and back to its owner. Thanks for joining me. Let me know what devices you'd want to see repaired in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.